Honey girl, beautiful soul. Daddy, certainly blessed to have her. Forgot how much traffic there was on Halloween, especially out here in the country. That's right. But so continuation of the story from my other phone. Yeah, I mean, it cost me some money in gas and bought her a milkshake. But honestly, you know, she seemed pretty legit. I don't know. Sometimes people are pretty good at, like, you know, I call it grifting, you know, grifters, you know, gypsies, whatever. And I don't even like, I just try to do good stuff, you know, and I just try to help, you know, people that I think are somewhat, you know, worthy of the help. Because honestly, Honey Girl and I, we got some help, but not very much, because usually guys, you know, do it themselves, and I'm the one that would always help. So I would never, it would be hard for me to get help. Plus I wouldn't ask for it, because when I did, it would be like so like strings attached, you know, and blah blah blah, even though that's not how I roll. But whatever, you know, I wasn't going up to Redding, but I'm like, you know, if she's everything she says she is, the truth, then I mean, it's good, you know. The thing is, just help somebody, you know. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Maybe they'll pay it forward, you know. Just kind of like choose your battles, you know. That's why I was just gonna like pretend I didn't hear her and just drove off. But then again, it's like, you know, even though Honey Girl and I really didn't get too much help, you know, when we needed it, it doesn't mean that, you know, I'm gonna quit, you know, helping. I'm just gonna like make sure that I kind of limit it, you know, because I'm kind of limited right now anyways, you know, with resources. So, but you know, I just told her, I go, you know, just send me a text, just let me know you're okay. And I mean, if she wants to, whatever, you know, I don't, you know, I told her, I go, you know, it seemed like a cool person. She said I was really nice, and that's really nice of me to do that. And I go, well, this is a really cruel world, you know. A lot of people have been used, and, you know, and just, you know, it just makes you like not want to help even more. But I'm just, you know, benefit of the doubt, you know. She was kind of in a jam. I know what that's like. You know, yeah, I was out of my way. I wasn't going up there. I just was like, you know, I'll just take you up there, whatever. You know, it's not. I guess, like, you know, hopefully, if she is doing something that, you know, when I talk to people, like Honey liked her, she was laying in between here and leaning up on her, you know, but I just, I don't even question people anymore. I'm just like, she was telling me about a relationship. She said that her guy was pretty bad. He's got, you know, he would like beat on her and stuff like that, and she goes, don't worry, you don't have to be afraid. You just know where I am. I'm like, who said anything about me being afraid? And I told her, you know, my story, and that I can handle myself if I choose to. I don't know, it's kind of a waste of time. I'll probably go to jail. So, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So, but yeah, I was like, well, so. They were just driving back in a little storage. At least it was something interesting today. I don't know, but I'm going to limit my driving around later, because there's going to be a lot of popos out there. All over, probably on the freeway and shit. Probably all over. It's probably like, let's get everybody out there that I'm used to. This morning there was like a new recruit riding around with somebody else, and he was training them and stuff. And so, you know. I'm going to take a nap. Yeah, it's funny, that chick, she fell asleep right over here. Usually I got a bunch of stuff, but I parked my other vehicle in the storage. And she was like, she felt comfortable enough that, you know, wasn't going to be a weird person. I'm like, first of all, let's go to my storage. And I was like, kind of like, is she going to like get weird about that? Because I wanted to trade out my vehicle because my tires, you know, I need to, you know, spend some money on these things. Enough, then I can sell it, you know. But, I don't know. Well, yeah, I go, well, you were sleeping, so I just pulled under a tree when I got up to Reading and let Honey out, fed her, give her some water and stuff. And we were outside playing, and she woke up, and I'm like, I didn't want to wake you up, so, oh, she goes, that was nice of you. And I'm like, well, you know, I guess I can be nice. Like Patrick Swayze says, time to be nice and a time not to be nice. Yeah, it's what we do. Probably go to just some playing. How you want to do some playing, honey? You want to go play? She likes to play. She's such a sweetie pie. You're so sweet.